You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the August 24th meeting of the Michigan City Finance Committee 2024 Budget Hearings, Part 4. You can find more information for this meeting at www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 2024 City of Michigan City Financial Budget Hearings for the year of 2024. And we will be starting off with roll call. Starting off with myself, Tracy Tillman, present. Sean Fitzpatrick. Paul Przybylski. We do not have a quorum, so this will be an informal budget hearing, but I am going to move forward. I will acknowledge Mr. Paul Przybylski upon his arrival. So we will be with the fire department, and if you will please state your name and your department.
Deputy Chief Mike Jasneski from the Michigan City Fire Department.
And you have with you,
Jenny Klaus, the administrative assistant.
okay. And thank you both for joining us this afternoon. And I'm going to go through the Q&A that was issued out to all of the department heads. And starting off with number 1, you were asked if there were any substantial changes to your budget, and you indicated no. Number 2, do you have any positions not filled in your department that is in your budget? And that was a no. Are you requesting to create a new position in your department? And the response was no. Number 4, what equipment is needed for your department to fully operate to run the city? You indicated a fire truck, 2 admin vehicles, replace aging extraction tabs, I believe. Female locker rooms, kitchen and day room remodeling, and lifeguard truck and a UTV. And all of those were for requesting for purchase, except for the 2 admin vehicles, which you would consider purchasing or leasing.
Last year's. I wonder if
For this year.
Yeah, I'm thinking Doug.
I'm just gonna, but this is the only one that I had.
So I'm thinking Doug.
And I'm looking at this was in August, this is August 4, 2020.
Oh. Yeah, listen, I'm like,
Did
I don't
Doug,
have a 2023 then.
did he send the
or
wrong?
I'm wondering if he
I didn't
sent
get
the wrong, if he attached the wrong one.
He attached the original, but nothing was filled out, so I'm going through my emails, and I was like, oh, here it is, but no, this is.
I bet you he
correct.
attached the wrong one.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we don't have that off the top of my head. We don't have anything that we're really looking for this year or next year, because we took care of those things this year.
Okay, so let me just say this then. For the record, so the information in regards to the Q&A that was just read through, I would like to redact that because that is from the Q&A of 2022 for the 2023 budget. So if I could go back just verbally through it and just ask the questions if you have any substantial changes to your budget for 2023. Okay, there are none. Do you have any positions that's currently not filled in your department?
We do not.
Your roster is complete?
Yes, it is right now.
That's a good thing, okay. And are you requesting to create any new positions?
We are not.
Okay. Is there any equipment needed by your department to fully operate to run the city at this time?
Not as of right now.
Okay.
Well, we're still in the process of getting some of the stuff, but we don't have it on hand yet, but it's in the process of
But
being
it's been
purchased.
ordered
Yes.
and that's already been
Yes.
approved. And you've had the opportunity to look over the proposed 2024 budget for your department, and do you believe that that is a budget that will be able to allow you to have your department to fully operate to run the city?
Yes.
Are there any specific requests?
Not at this time.
No.
None?
Because
Okay, and I just wanted to confirm, so with the bonuses that was received from the lit, I believe the fire department received 6,000,
65.
6,500.
Yes.
$6,500, and then we amended that for it to be incorporated into the actual salaries in 2023.
Four.
And for 2024.
Yes.
And then going into, through your negotiations there, you're received a 12% or 13?
It was about 12-ish.
About 12,
Yeah, there
about
was
around
12.
12%, okay. And I just wanted to reconfirm and verify that information as well. I do not have any other questions at this time. What about you, Mr. Pulaski?
Yeah, I do on the lifeguards. I have one question is, the head lifeguards being paid or proposed for 2024, total of $15,125.60. And then we have 2 assistant head lifeguards that are being paid like budgeted $55,677. So I know it has 2 designated, so it doesn't make sense to me that the assistants are making more money than the head
There's
lifeguard.
2 of them and they're working more hours.
And they work more hours than a single person.
If you look at the amount, the
Yeah.
cost per unit, look at the amount per, that's their pay.
I see that.
So those are the average hours times the
Well,
hourly rate.
What is the significance if you have a head lifeguard? Are we having an assistant lifeguard at all the time when the lifeguards are there?
There should be a head lifeguard is at all time, well, I can't say that the head is not always there, but either the head or one of the assistants is always there.
So does that mean that the head lifeguard works during the week,
It's a,
during the season? Is it like a 5-day, 8 hours a day gig? What
they,
is it?
I believe they work 36 hours.
yes, it's about 36 to 38 hours, all 3 of them work. So they have a schedule that they produce for us. She sends it on an Excel spreadsheet, and then maybe this week, the head lifeguard might have Monday and Tuesday off. And the assistants might have Wednesday and Thursday, and another one might have Thursday and Friday. So it's always that they have 2 days off during the week. So yes, basically, all 3 of them work a 5-day work week.
I didn't get that.
Well, it seems like the way that schedule is, if I look at that schedule, some of them are overlapping, that there'd be 2 there at one time.
And sometimes
Right.
there are. Sometimes there's a head lifeguard and an assistant there at the same time. Sometimes there's 2 assistants at the same time. You also have to stop and think, when do they start for the season? When do they end for the season? Maybe one assistant goes back to college the middle of August, and an assistant and the head stays till after Labor Day. Just depends on what their schedule is for school, if they're in school. There's a lot to take into it to determine what their work week schedule is. But through the summer, yes, you usually have a head and an assistant or 2 assistants working during the week.
Okay. Okay,
Did you have any other question?
the lit money for the 500,000 on the lit, what is the plan for that money?
Are you talking about the pension?
Is that what it's,
What page are you-
is that
what page
what
are
it's
you
going
looking
for? I'm looking at, no, that's under employee benefits.
Yep, that's the
32,
pension.
so is that portion going to offset pension?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
that's what that 500,000
Yes.
is.
Okay.
okay.
It should be under that one now. Okay.
All it has is PS lit, so,
Public safety lit, yeah.
right.
Benefits, employee share.
And then you're using another 164,000 for their, to supplement, health insurance too, right?
Correct.
Okay. That's about, that's all I can see. Alright, I have questions for him. So how did we do this year? How many, with regards to the lifeguards? Did, we assist a lot of people? Are we gonna get a report to the council on the lifeguard,
We can make that happen, sure. I don't know what
Okay.
the numbers are off the top of my head, but,
Okay, I think it'd be informative on what we're paying out here.
okay.
Alright, and, cause we are assisting, right, on the, part of the beach that we don't claim that's government beach, right?
Yes. Yeah, pretty much, if anything happens on that whole stretch of beach anywhere, they're gonna.
I have one comment, cause I was down there with the chief, and, do you think that it would be helpful to have like, squat boxes on the different locations going into even, Sheridan Beach to call for assistance? They're just one channel and they go to the, main lifeguard station.
It could.
See what you guys can come up with on a figure on that, alright? Cause I was down there, there's nothing down there. If somebody needs help, they can, whatever it might be. Cause it's quite a long ways when you get down to Sheridan Beach
Right,
to make a
right.
response. Okay, that's just one thing that was on my mind actually, that stayed there, anyway. But I did you guys need any more money on, to equip or, further equip the, lifeguard vehicle?
I think we're in good shape. I really do.
Okay,
I think we're doing.
alright. Well, if you come up with any ideas, on, before we finalize this budget, come forward with it. Please. Alright, I'm good.
If there are no additional questions at this time, the Finance Committee has no recommendations. And that is all that we have for today. And we thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.